Namaste, Jai Bharat. It is very interesting how the opposition in Bharat reacts to phenomenal world. Just one example. President Trump suddenly gets up in the morning and declares that Bharat and Russia are dead economies. We're speaking in a typical American style. Let them go to hell with their dead economies. They are dead economies. Fine. But what he says is what he says. And it's okay, let him say. No harm. And then he has his frustrations to say. Why he says that Bharat is a dead economy is because he wanted to control the economy of Bharat and he fails. He tried all his tricks, trading tricks. That person knows only trade. Must be a very good businessman, must have very more money, much more money. And then he thinks he's successful in everything. So maybe that one is successful in making money, maybe one is a very successful businessman, maybe one can make a lot of money, but that doesn't simply make him a good, better diplomat or a statesman. The Greeks in their philosophy, most of their philosophers, you see, they were great statesmen. They were more concerned about statecraft than other things, epistemology, metaphysics, ethics, whatever it is. The Trump considers he's a successful businessman, so that enables or makes him think that he would be successful everywhere. So he thinks trading is the only alternative, and through trading everything can be done. He says that. But then trading doesn't make any sense to people who don't trade. There are people in the world who don't trade, like him. They just buy and sell. Only trade is buy and sell. Others are not involved in trade. But he thinks that trading is end thing, the ultimate thing. All right. So he wanted to control Bharat's market. He wanted to control Bharat. He wanted all others to listen to him, agree to his positions and his thoughts, etc. Which of course some do and some don't. We don't, until it is in consistency with our national interest. That of course all politicians of Bharat today, the rulers of course, shall do it. But then what happened to Rahul Gandhi, the opposition leader of Bharat? This Rahul suddenly says he is correct. Who is correct? President Trump is correct. Correct in what? Correct in calling Bharat's economy is dead economy. And from where does he learn these lessons? No. Trump is correct. It is, I am glad, I am thankful to him. Now what is wrong with Rahul? We understand what's wrong with Trump. Trump wants to control and he fails. And what's wrong with Rahul? He is utterly disappointed and frustrated because he thought right from childhood that he is the next prime minister, because he considers his father was the prime minister, father's mother was the prime minister, father's mother's father was the prime minister, so he thinks he should become prime minister next. Maybe he must have thought of this right from childhood, right from school days, and then he is now running off age and could not become anything. No other place he could make a mark. I don't know what all other things he did in his life, by way of businesses and that, quite everything he must have done. And details I don't know and I don't want to know also. So he is absolutely disappointed. So psychologically, he turns against the interest of the nation because he gets fed up. His frustration turns as dislike, if not hatred, towards Bharat. So at once he jumps. Anybody speaks anything against the nation, he jumps forward and supports it. That's where he goes to China, goes to sign deals with them, secret understanding between Congress Party and China, all kind of things. And now suddenly look at this. When President Trump says Bharat is a real economy, what bugged this opposition leader Rahul? Say that I am glad he speaks the truth. Then he should have some other criterion to speak about truth. Is that the truth? See, he doesn't know or what? I don't know. But he says he says that Trump speaks the truth. Yeah, truth that is convenient to his fancies and fantasies. So this man goes about supporting such a pathetic situation in a nation with the opposition, someone who is in charge of opposition, the chief. Maybe many others in the oppositions don't agree with him, but then they keep quiet because the Congress party has kind of a family dictatorship. Yes or no, you speak. The Congress family is a family dictatorship family. Oh, sorry, party. The Congress party is a family controlled, family regulated, family imposed kind of party. It starts Nehru to Indira, then and they want to be the top, and their words are in. They are often referred to as the high command. Though there are other people, puppets are there with them, their names are there, but look at the president of Congress in this situation. He has to vacate his chair when Rahul comes to a stage. And he demands that. Look at that fellow. He demands that the chair should be vacated for him. So he considers himself as the potential prime minister. Just because his father's mother, etc., happened to be prime ministers. You see, the Congress ruled Bharat accidentally, not legitimately. And it continued. It thrived on the innocence of the people of Bharat. You made them to believe so many things which are not really the truth, which you yourself may not know. And this Rahul is so frustrated that he is not going to be prime minister, and I don't think the Congress will continue supporting this man for a long time. Many serious and senior Congress leaders left the party. Some people are saying that I don't have any contact with them. No one even asks me for a cup of tea when I go to the, who I'm speaking of, when I go to the AICC office. Even the Chowkidars don't ask me for a cup of tea. That kind of silent things are happening. So people are unhappy with their own party. And how long they will continue? And Congress had never existed without political power at their hand. Now they have a lot of financial a lot of problems are there that I'm not here to discuss. I'm only concerned of the Rahul's expression that Donald Trump is right in saying Bharat has a dead economy. This I don't know how he is going to justify it himself. Any citizen of this nation shall ask him, what do you mean? How do you justify this? Especially now, when Bharat is already the fourth largest economy developing and also moving to become third, etc. And now he is telling, after 65 years of his ancestors ruling this nation, now he is telling that this is not the case. And he agrees with Trump. This situation has to be understood. I think the people of Bharat should ask him to apologize to the nation, not to Modi ji. Modi ji doesn't care. I don't care. But the people, the common people of Bharat, he owes an apology. Unconditional apology in defaming the nation by agreeing with someone who has a reason to say that. Of course, this man also has got the reason, similar reason. Trump could not control Bharat, Rahul could not become Prime Minister. But it is not becoming Prime Minister in a nation where the people don't give mandate. You can't take the people, hate the people. That's very childish. Childish, of course, childish. And this man is in problem. I don't know why the government is not taking action against him. With the dual citizenship problems, once he was caught with drugs somewhere and then he was saved by somebody. These are narratives that we hear. Narratives we hear, but nonetheless, when a person thinks that I am great and I am best, when he goes over it that way, no one can help him. People will stand and laugh. And that also doesn't make any difference to him. Why people become laughing stock? Of course, he won't understand he is getting laughed at. So we shall meet again with something. Till we meet, namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.